Basically, I've got this little guy, you probably know him. He's got some green walls now, it's been upgraded. Speakers, I've added another one in the middle, so it's got like this full spectrum. It's pretty sick. What's in here at the moment is just some lead acid batteries. And there's enough space in here for, well, a lot if you want to go lithium. So I've got those green packs, and I think there's 2 fit here perfectly, and then I could rearrange, get a different pack, or build the batteries myself without the casing, so to speak, and then just like custom fit some more in here. But lithium's going to be a big upgrade, so we're going to do that, see if we can get some more mileage, some more range out of this bad boy. Because it goes, but the range just isn't there, so I have to upgrade her. Batteries for days. So I'm going to use these and make a 24 volt pack. Sorry, 48 volt pack. Because got this little case here. Ordered it on eBay. It's got all the connecting bars here. It comes with a BMS which controls the electricity of all the batteries to make sure the cells are evenly charged. And, yeah, pretty good case. It comes with this tray. Stuck all the batteries in there. And then that's one. I think I'll make 2. Connect all the connector bars, solder them on, and that connects all these packs. And then at the end we connect the BMS when it's labeled there. So this is S13, meaning 13 rows, 48 volts. So plug all those in and see where we go with the soldering. So we get the rest of our batteries. This is a 48 volt kit. By that I mean I bought this case which came with the BMS, the wiring, and these connector bars, and all of these to put the batteries in. I found the batteries online separately, and yeah, hopefully this is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to Google some wiring diagrams. I think it's pretty simple. Basically, each row will be connected together and they flip, so positive, negative, positive, negative. And that means when you connect them up, you end up with this more or less. And then all of these rows together turn into 48 volts. And that'll be one pack for my electric scooter. I'll probably make 2 of these if this one's really successful. We'll have a huge amount of power. It's lead acid, that's for sure. Let's get right into it. I don't have one of those spot welder things, so they come with little slits, which means you can hopefully solder them quite easily. So I'm going to attempt it with the soldering iron and some solder, and just try and solder all these points on. Alright, let me show you the pack. So we've got all of these ones in doubles, and then you leave one at the end. And then when we flip it over, we'll do the same thing but leave a strip on the opposite end. So what you end up with is a negative side and a positive side. That wasn't clear in some of the other videos. So yeah, this is going to be my negative bar, and then they're all joined, so to speak, with these connectors. And then once I flip it over, on the other side, the back row here will be a single bar. So we'll have a single bar here and a single bar up top here. And then we've got a positive and negative. Alright, well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning or at night, so I'm going to let that sit for tonight and continue it tomorrow. I've also glued up all the batteries with some silicone to stop them moving around, as they'll be in an e-bike shaking and stuff, and we don't want any of the fittings or the solder to break off. That would be tragic. So yeah, there we have it. see you tomorrow. Now I have one side all wired up, and you can see how there's a single on the end, which is the battery positive, and down this end, battery negative, there's a single on this end. So they end up being opposite ends, if that makes any sense. And this is that BMS wired up, battery 1, 3, all the way along. Now, I bought this case which came with these trays. I was meant to make this easy for myself, but using the trays. Anyway, I ended up doing it without them just because I was following a YouTube video. But it would have been much easier with the case because I then glued all these batteries together and then taped them all together. And BMS tabs didn't fit these tabs, so I've had to make these tiny little connectors for each one. You shouldn't have to do that if you just follow this casing. As you can see here, it kind of has grooves and slots for the double rails, and then a single down the back. And just the way I did it, that didn't line it. So anyway, just not using it, the pack ends up smaller, which means instead of using that big box, I could just get a giant heat shrink for all of this and wrap it up, and I end up with a smaller pack, which might be useful for the space. So anyway, there it is. We've used the voltmeter and we've tested it. It's 48 volts, so it's successful. And yeah, good luck on your battery build. Anything left to do here is connect these clips, and that's one battery done. Highly recommend doing it yourself. I thought about doing this for a long time, way back in the day. Now I'm finally here doing it, and it's never been easier because you can buy a little kit and it comes with everything you need. Alright, fucking sick. Yeah, $2 from the old markets here. Swivel, so you can have them. However, back handles, and they're pretty cool. Oh, that's rad. Anyway, there it is. So yeah, sound system is working. Mirrors are on. The old bunch of shit anyway. Found these in like $2, so. Now all that's left to do is put the lithium pack in it and maybe upgrade the amplifier for the sub, because the subs under here just don't have a very clear audio. But yeah. And I pulled the back parts out of these, but it actually sounds really good because the sound projects out. Dope, so you could just like park this and have it as a sound system. So good. Ew. Ew.